Yo, people, what's good? Welcome back to Danny AFC TV, the realest out there. We all know this. What's good? Man, today it is Lionel Messi's debut for Inter Miami. So, yes, yours truly is going to have to cover this one. I've had a bit of a mad day, man. They're unorganized, but what can you do when you can't keep a good guy down, innit? Like, excuse me, it has been a kind of, it's been nuts, to say the absolute very least. But guys, do get the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. What is good? Let me just put a couple of bits away. I feel all cluttered up. I'm going to need one of them. Shout out to everyone that will be in the comments. Guys, it is Inter Miami. That's finished. All right, bin. Inter Miami versus, I think, Azul Cruz or something like this. So, yeah, that is the talk of the day. Tomorrow night, we know, I think it is a 10 p.m. kickoff. I can't actually remember. We'll check this all in a minute. Let me roll my little thing, whatever I'm doing here, and we'll get straight into the conversation, straight into the chat. Team news, I reckon we go strong again. Rice, I'd imagine, makes his full debut. I reckon Havertz starts. Centre midfield, will it be? Partey has landed in America. Good news, along with Emil Smith Rowe. So let's see if that's any changes to certain proceedings there. I forgot I was meant to make one phone call before this stream as well. Unbelievable. Hold on. Let me just sort myself out. I ain't even into the comments yet. Guys, who is with me? Please get a massive big like on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Who will be with me for Messi's debut tonight? Bit of a risky one, that one. But come on. It's Messi's debut, like. So I'm hoping for a couple of decent views on that one. 12:55 a.m. live. Joe Montana. Hi, I don't know if you remember me. We met outside the King Power Stadium a few seasons ago. I don't remember you, bros. The King Power. Don't think it was me, brother. I don't think it was me, mate. Come on, mate. I'm a one-off. How are you doing, though, Joe? Please get a massive big like on the video. Do be subscribing as you is new tonight. Hey, Montana. Slightly recognise the face, but King Power, definitely not. Because I've been Leicester, don't get it twisted, but it actually wasn't for Arsenal. But do get the shouts out to you, Joe. What's good, my brother? Who else is in the building? We've got Jean RB. What's good? What was the problem? I'll tell you about it on the personal, bros. On the personal, it was mad, bros. Only me. Good evening, everyone, and Linda. What's going on, people? Danny's joined. What's good? What time is the interview? Oh, the interview. Miami match on. What are you talking about, fam? You say what? With someone else. I've liked and subscribed, mate. Absolutely perfect. Are you a Leicester City fan, my brother? If you are, you must be a bit pissed off. Not only, obviously, relegation. Vardy, I reckon, is staying. Harvey Barnes, we know, is on his way to Leicester. Maddison has gone to Spurs. You've lost Sonosu, which is a bit of a kick in the bollocks. Evans going Man United. I thought he might have stuck around. In that respect, not brilliant. Do you know what I mean? Forgive me for not remembering who is actually took over at Leicester now. Was it the Man City guy, the academy dude? I believe it was. You know, obviously I have no idea or any clue about this geezer. I hope all the best for Leicester, innit? Ranieri, 216, unbelievable. What do I call you, bros? To who? I'm gonna call you just T. T-Lurs. What's going on? Evening, people. Inter Miami. Inter Miami is, I think, 1 a.m., bros. But you know what? Not even the Sky app's got the game down. But I will keep an eye on it. WB's here, so I will ask him to have a look at that for me. I don't do... Jean Albi! Are you here, bro? If you're here, please let me know the confirmed time for Inter Miami. Jumar is out of town. Guys, please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Where's all the boys from the groups? Right. One, I think, Grievo. Perfect. I mean, I've actually set my live for 12:55 a.m. So I'm pretty sure it is 1 a.m. Not looking good for us. Still think we will have enough, though, to get promoted. I'm hoping so. Any academy players? I don't know, man. I don't know. So you're going to lose Harvey Barnes? I don't know. Could you get Damari Gray back? Flipping out, I'm trying to think. We've lost two centre backs. I like Sonisu. I know he went a bit pear shaped the last season or so. What about that French midfielder that signed? Centre mid, surely. Where's he gone, or was he already got rid of? Young kid. Cheers, people. Nice one, Grievo. Shouts out to you, my G. What's good? Bros, I need my pictures fixed, man. When you come and see me. Miami, 1 a.m. So I'll be in the building. Guys, do be joining me live into Miami versus, is it Cruz Azul or Azul, something like that. 1 a.m. live, and then join me tomorrow night for Arsenal v Man United. I'll go confirm that. Is that a 10 p.m. kickoff UK time, I do believe? I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure it is, man. All right, guys, now I've kicked myself and everything. What is Grievo saying? Oh, I will do, bros. I will do. The boy's in the building as well. Gonna live forever. Someone just mentioned it. Yeah. Don't worry. What makes you think it was Grievo?
Same name.
Same name. Same name. Yeah. White boy beard. I cropped hair. I won't be watching later in the early, falling asleep now. Damn. Starts 1 a.m, bro. Thank you so much, Jean Army. So, guys, please be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. Where's everyone from the group? Apart from, of course, the very faithful Jean RB. Where's Lieke? Lieke is going to be. See the pic of Casemiro. He's looking chunky. I think he's a bit naturally like. Do you know who else I always used to think was a fat bastard? Not that they like look alike. I'm not even trying to say they look alike, but they actually probably could do it. Was Morelos at Rangers? Every time I used to see Morelos, especially in pre-season, yeah, I like a bit of Celtic. I just think Morelos used to look like a fat bastard every time I see him in a Rangers shirt. But he used to outscore most people in Scotland, so all good. You know what I mean? Back to Leicester City for a hot minute. As Joe, the man himself, is still in the building. Have a good night, mate. I've subscribed and we'll be around. Nice one. And as for you, brother, so hold on. Again, before you do leave, like centre backs now, like Johnny Evans, you had to keep him for me. Your goalkeeper situation was a disaster after Schmeichel. Castagna's probably on his way out. All right, you've got three decent strikers. I'm sure a couple are going to go. Is Vardy going to be the main man again? Decore, is it Decore? No. What's his name? The one from Man City. Oh my God, I can't remember his name. Iniacho and Dakar. That's the ones. Iniacho and Dakar. Man. Yeah, because having tea with 40. Yeah, Mike Basil. Just like that, innit? But yeah, same to you though, Joe. And yeah, in Vardy, I trust, especially in the Championship, mate. He's gonna have like a Thomas Pukki season. He's scoring 35 to try and get you boys promoted. So yeah. But Harvey Barnes, man, you needed him to stick around, and yeah, I don't know. Maybe they've just outgrown the club now. Maddison, most definitely. England place and all sorts to look out for. But yeah, getting a couple of wingers, go again. Leicester should be a Premier League team. Southampton, I feel sorry for as well, man. You can't say anyone is too big to go down these days. Look at teams like West Ham. I know it's been a while, but the West Ham side that went down with people like Coles, Ferdinand, but then again, that was a while ago, I suppose. We did have a clear out. A young team coming through now. Any names that I should be keeping an eye on? He'll be linked with Arsenal, Man City, Man United next summer. Bros, I can't. All I can tell you is I know a lot about Brazilian footballers. Like there's a couple of strikers like Palmeiras, where Endrick was got from. There was a couple of players I was monitoring there. A couple of classy little wingers like that little Andy-looking dude at Man United and that. I can tell you about a lot of Brazilian footballers, bros. But not about this guy. 23 defensive mid. Gremio. I don't know. Brazilians have usually left the Brazilian league with all respect by the time they are 23. Clearly not a Brazilian international. They're not blessed with centre mids. Come on, Fred plays and knocks around there. So no, I wouldn't really say this is the one that's going to light up the world. Do you know what I mean? Who knows though? It gives me the Nielsen vibes, I have to say, though. It really gives me the Nielsen vibes. Who knows? We could be pulling out a Vieira out the hat, but I very much doubt it. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure we would have heard of him somehow, especially me. I've heard of people like Arda Güler. The kid's just turned 18, just joined Real Madrid as well. But I heard of him when he just made his first team debut for Fenerbahce in Turkey. And after I mentioned him, Stephen, you know what? It took him months to nail down a place, you know that? 6 months I was watching Fenerbahce games and he'd always be on the bench and I'd be like, pissed. And then all of a sudden, he just went nutty. And within 4 months, he's at Real Madrid. That's how good he was. My West Ham won't be getting relegated anytime soon. Mate, I'll tell you what, you got to get this 105 million quid right, son. I'm telling you. Because if he fucks it up like he did last summer, with them May guards and whatever coming in, do you know what you need, mate? You need a good striker. Antonio might be going Saudi, I'm hearing. Unbelievably. Schmeichel, I don't think Moyes fancies. I don't know if they've dusted down their arguments or whatnot. You need a striker. You need to replace Rice, but you have got Suchek. Fabianski's about 70, so let's not talk about him. But Areola, not too bad. The PSG number 2. No, he's a young kid, this guy. We need someone new in the league, like a Millwall or Coventry. Same teams up and down, boring. Coventry did get to the playoffs, bros. It's been a long time since I've seen them. Oldham, man, Jesus Christ. Luton, though, bros, that's a blast from the past. Bit of Luton. They've never played Premier League football, have they? I remember Luton being in the top division, though. Kudos to you, Daniel He. What are you saying to AFC? How likely? Bro, for me, I don't think so. Would more than likely tie up the 23-year-old Gremio midfielder, Bepito. What is his name? Let me say it. Let me try and say it right. Let me at least. Pitello. Sounds a bit Italian, doesn't it? Back to my chunky comment. A never naturally massive player was Adriano until. Hold on, what was this? Back to my chunky comment. I didn't see it. Was that the last one there? A never naturally massive player was Adriano. Until. Which Adriano? Hold on, I'm trying to think of a couple. There's been a couple of Adriano. Which Adriano? For who? I remember an Adriano, I swear, at West Ham. I remember Adriano. It's a Brazilian name, I don't know. Adriano. Why did I start thinking of Mutu for a hot minute? Also heard we might go back in for Douglas Luiz. I heard Tottenham were trying to do something with him, and now we're trying to. Gunshots. Who? The striker? The Argentinian kid? I swear his name is Martinez. Are we talking pretense? Sorry, I've obviously missed that in here. Hold on.
Gunshot.
Blood clot. Back to my chunky comment. Another naturally massive players, Adriano. Sorry, when? Which era? I've totally missed one. In the Milan one. Adriano. When? But mate, I know all football and all players. Inter one. Well done, Daniel He. I've just missed him. I've had a funny day, though, I'm telling you, mate. He ended up in Brazil. Oh, yes. But that's happened with a few players, man. Look at, we're going to go back to Colombia. Rene Higuita. He was doing some sort of drug runs. I'm sure half of that Colombian national team went to jail. Was unplayable in He certainly was. I'm struggling to remember the cunt. I would never lie to you.
Oh.
Adriano from Inter Milan, yeah. Anyway, guys, very quickly, Arsenal Man United preview. Where's Havertz going to play? I'm going centre midfield. This is quickly the way I see the team tomorrow. I do think Timber will start also, but it does start off the whole where is Ben White going to play? His £50 million right back. I think Timber must start. Anyway, Ramsdale in goal, clearly. Timber right back. I think it's time to see Zini this pre-season. Left back. Saliba Gabriel? Possibly. Yeah, it's the number one starting. Right, I would go Havertz Partey. If Partey ain't match fit, whatever he was sent back for, if it was just visa things, if it was just because he was a naughty thing, whatever. But I'm going Rice Partey, just ahead of them. Odegaard. Saka for me can have a rest. Do you know what I'm going to go this time? I think you stick with Trossard left. Martinelli needs a few minutes. And maybe Jesus again up front. I don't know. I'd like to see Balogun personally as well. No, man. Havertz on the left. Seriously. He'll try and mix it up a bit, see what's best. If he doesn't work, bring Martinelli on. See, I don't think this boy, he's skillful. I don't think he's a guy that plays on the wing, bruv. Again, I get it as a number 10, but obviously Odegaard's there. I'm not saying shift Odegaard to the wing or anything. For me, he's like a 10. I'll try him as a 9. Again, I don't want to get into that debate. I think he could probably, even though Jesus did score a blinder against MLS All-Stars, he could probably outscore Jesus. Or going on last season's ratings and stats, he could probably outscore Jesus. Do you know what I mean? And quite easily. He would obviously certainly outscore Nketiah any day of the week or month. I don't know as a winger, and I certainly don't want him, though, as a central midfielder. This Kudos guy, right midfielder, centre midfielder, right back. I don't like jack of all trades. I like a player like, and Havertz is another one. We've kind of already got a player that could be centre mid, number 10, left wing, and number 9. We've got that in Havertz this season. I'd rather not see that in Kudos going to Real Madrid. Means Tchouaméni back on. Again, mate, Tchouaméni has been available for weeks. Real Madrid have been trying to find ways how they can get money. Do you know what I mean? Trust me. Going to watch women tomorrow. Hold on. Anyone going to watch the women tomorrow? What time are they? England girls, are they early? Then no chance. What time is your going tomorrow? You are in the girl. Kudos is good. Bros, he's good in the Dutch league? I'm not so sure. And everyone went nutty on the back of one tournament. Do you know what, bro? I don't know. If he was that good, Ten Hag would have took him. He knows a lot about Ajax, and he's got no midfielders, mate. He's got Fred and McFucking-Tominay, with all respect. So, I'm not sure about Kudos. Liverpool need a midfielder. They're not scared to buy from Holland. Why aren't they gone for Kudos? I know. Oh, I knew Mbappe going Real. I'm not so sure. We shall see. He's been left out of the PSG squad for their tour. Sweet. Let's see how much Real Madrid come up with. My feeling tells me something different. I know Real Madrid are the most likely. I know he wants to play for them. I also know that the PSG owners are fucking pissed off. They're rich as God, and they won't be mugged off. So Real Madrid are going to have to pay something quite exceptional, or we run the risk of letting him, not we, but them, run the risk of letting Mbappe agree a deal in January to fuck off to Spain on a free transfer at the end of the season. I'm sure PSG will do everything in their power to not allow that to happen. Now, if a Premier League team was to get involved, here's where it gets sticky. If he's asking for contracts of 2 to 3 years and I can trigger the 3rd year and blah, blah, blah. This is Great Britain. That's why it's called Great Britain. This is the Premier League, motherfucker. It ain't going to happen like that, innit? Even if your name is Kylian Mbappe, man. United won't have shit like that. Chelsea, even in their stupid state, ain't going to have shit like that. Arsenal wouldn't entertain it in the first place. Liverpool wouldn't entertain it in the first place. For me, Man City or Chelsea are the only 2 teams that could accommodate his wages and transfer fee quite comfortably. I believe also that the PSG owners would much rather sell Kylian Mbappe to the Premier League right now than lose him on a free next season. Because I don't believe Real Madrid can come in with 200 mil like they're claiming they want. 100 mil? Possibly. Let's do it now. Declan Rice money. Real Madrid might do it then. And then try and fucking get 70, 80 mil from Arsenal, Aston Villa, fucking Miami for Tchouaméni. Who knows? Or even Camavinga. I reckon they're trying to sell someone, innit? It is a very, very, very weird one, my friend. It's a weird one that we brought him in, as he isn't better than Saka, Martinelli, Odegaard, or Jesus. So where does he fit in? Mate, this is what I mean. It's almost the jack of all mother effing trades. I honestly don't get it. I've watched him for 3 years at Chelsea. Not madly impressed. He was a guy that was massively high on my list of wanted players when he was at Leverkusen. He smashed through Germany like butter to bread. Like, he was melting teams. He was melting opponents. He looked unbelievable. But Chelsea have ruined, like, let's look at Mudryk there right now. They've got a kid called Mduki that they bought for 29 mil, who's English. What are they going to do with that poor bastard next season? Fernando Torres, we can go back in time. Do you know what I mean? Koulibaly had a massive reputation. He's already gone. Chelsea can fuck people up, innit? I don't know. Not everyone was a British bulldog like Frankie Lampard, do you know what I mean? Or John Fighting Terry or Peter Cech before he wore the head thing. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. Who are we going to sell now? Holding. Suarez we get nothing for. Holding we get a blowjob for. Pepe, unless it's someone from Saudi Arabia, rip up his contract. Lokonga, 10 mil Burnley, I reckon. All I can tell you on that deal is we've asked Burnley for 20 mil. Burnley are willing to pay 10. Burnley actually don't want to loan him either. They're willing to take him on loan because Arsenal said they can take him on loan with not an option, a obligation to buy. But Burnley just want to do the business right now. I was saying for ages that the Man City goalkeeper, the young one, James Trafford, he'll go to Burnley. He's gone 15 mil, 4 million add-ons, just like yours truly said. Colwill, the next one to watch though. I mean, from that England under-21 team. People that watch me regularly, you'll get what I'm talking about. All better now. I've heard that from you, Linda. What did Linda say? Mate, we get no money. That's why it has to be Balogun. Why do you think we're so keen to sell Balogun? Because he had a great season last year, 21 goals, whether it's in France, whatever. But when it's for a second-rate team like Reims, again, I can't really name no Reims players. That was a brilliant season. He didn't go PSG and score 21 goals. It was fucking Reims. Something that Nketiah, I don't believe, has the capabilities to score 21 goals over maybe even a season and a half. He's going, oh, fuck knows. So, yeah, basically he's worth money, hence why we're trying to sell. Partey, we were trying to sell. We're not so sure at the moment. I believe if a bid of 30 million, obviously, or more, but yeah, minimum of 30, I think he goes immediately. But I believe what the teams were sniffing around Partey wasn't really what we wanted for him. So Partey, for me, thankfully, though, stays at this moment. Kudos is good. Hear me out. I'm not saying he isn't good. I'm just saying Tukumeni is better. Kamaninga is better. Lavea is Premier League, I'm going to say, proven. Come through the Man City Academy, which is a fucking good academy. Nothing shameful about not breaking into their first team. Do you know what I mean? And was the shining light, forget Ward-Prowse, in a Southampton team that got relegated. Hence why Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea and the likes are monitoring him. Do you know what I mean? There's to say, though. Do you know what I mean? If we were serious. Who the fuck is Kudos, bros? That's what I'm saying. Kudos to Kudos. Do you know what I mean? I know what I'd rather. Lavea, similar money. Played a season in the Premier League. 19 years old. Brilliant. 10:30. Good backup. Bro, I don't think we're trying to buy Kudos as a backup. All right. I hear you. I hear you. Every team needs a backup, but I've also heard Mbappe is going. He's definitely going, brother. It's just to where, isn't it? We know that all the speculation is Real Madrid. He wants to play for Real Madrid. I think he's the same. Mudrak said he wants to play for Arsenal. If Club Barcelona, if they had the money to buy Mbappe right now and they bid 175 mil, I think the PSG owners and Sigma sure say, fuck off Real Madrid, fuck you. Because I don't believe they really want to sell to Real Madrid. They definitely don't want to lose him on a free. So, of course, they're going to sell to Real Madrid if they put down cash money now. Just word on road is Real Madrid are a bit relaxed. They believe they can play the ball game here and wait till January and agree the deal for next summer. 10-year deal, 1 billion contract. He isn't turning that down if true. I don't believe he'll turn that down from any club. I believe if PSG offered him that right now, 10% in the club, 10-year, 10 billion, whatever contract, mate, he takes that from PSG. If it wasn't for ruining his reputation right now, I think he's the type of bastard that goes to fucking Saudi tomorrow for 2 million a game. I reckon Mbappe's that guy, and then comes back to Europe in 2 years. I don't know. We'll see what his motivation, how good he is once he pisses off out of France, innit? We all know that this guy is one of the greatest players in the world. Let's not have it wrong, mate. You can just see the way he touches and manipulates a football. But in saying that, special players can make you do special things, do you know what I mean? And push clubs to special levels. And did he push PSG to any special levels? Do you know what I mean? They should be winning the French title every single year, not being run close by fucking Marseille and the likes. Do you know what I mean? Champions League, not even close. Do you know what I mean? Not even close. Not when it comes down to the big boys. Man City will terrorize them. Real Madrid will terrorize them. Bayern Munich, depends which one will turn up, you know what I mean? Will probably terrorize them. Even the Italian clubs, like, you can't be disrespecting them right about now, because all of them have got fucking good luck. Europa League final, Roma, Champions League final, Inter Milan. So you can't be really disrespecting certain clubs and saying, oh, this club ain't really good, or this club, you know what I mean? Italian clubs are doing as good as any other bastard clubs in Europe because they're the ones that are actually getting to Champions League finals, etc. So, guys, please be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. Let's jump back into the comments, guys. Do remember tonight, 12:55 a.m. live, Inter Miami versus Cruz Azul. I think it is. Doesn't matter if they're playing fucking Grangehill. I just want to see Lionel Messi, a bit of his debut. I hope they don't bring him on in the 80th minute. Do you know what I mean? That would be a bit of a climax busser. And yeah. Did you hear about Donnarumma incident? No, I haven't. And I've always wondered when that one's going to kick off. His body language doesn't look right in France. I don't know what it is. It was like when his brethren went there as well, the centre-back. The game we are playing against Barcelona kicks off at 3:30. What, in the morning? Voila. But I'll still cover it. Mbappe will not go Premier League. Okay. Again, bruv, I'm pretty much 75-80% certain if Real Madrid put money down, it probably won't happen either. I'm just telling you again, I've heard it from a couple of good people, bruvs, that, again, so not in a disrespectful way, that really know their football, bruvs. And he has his heart on and pulse on fucking Spanish football as a motherfucker. And, you know what I mean? Not bad with French football. He's telling me, preferably, unless Real Madrid put down the money, they don't like Real Madrid. I'm hearing Real Madrid are kind of confident. They'll blow any team out of the water next summer in terms of whatever. Someone said $1 billion, this one here. But I've heard that's more for the summer. I'm talking next year, bro, on a free. They're willing to pay him like the Messiah himself. Do you know what I mean? Like, voila, I'll give you whatever you want, guys. I'll give you a stake in the fucking club. Do you know what I mean? But I'm hearing that's more next summer. Can they afford to do that right now and pay £200 million? Fuck not, bruv. We know they can't. Financial fair play as a motherfucker. Come on, man. Do you know what I mean? If Premier League clubs couldn't really would have to think twice, mate, a Spanish club can't really do it. And then if Real Madrid think they can mug it, like unless again it gets too technical for PSG and no one else does bid from the Premier League or nowhere else, well, clearly just the Premier League, and they start trying to pay them doing a Chelsea, who wants to say though 80 mil but 10 million a season for 8 years. Like if they start trying to give them 10 million a year, I don't think that's really going to turn on the owners of PSG either. Remember, these guys are fucking stinking. They're as rich as God, you know. You know what I mean? They're pissed off what's happened to them. I believe deep down, and if they've got any relationship with the owners at Man City, I reckon they're trying to talk right now, bro. Do you know what I mean? Todd Bowley, whatever, Bowley the prick. He wanted Ronaldo when he first touched down. There was talk of Neymar. I don't know. So, yeah, I just don't think it's as simple as done. What if Man City right now put in 150 million? Real Madrid can't match that, my G. Then what? Arsenal would never be in the debate. Newcastle wouldn't be in the debate. Exactly. Chelsea or Man City. Newcastle wouldn't right now either. Bro, they're selling wingers to try and buy wingers. They're selling St. Maximan to buy Harvey Barnes. I don't know why they're playing this game so shrewdly and whatever. I feel like they're about to do something crazy, like, who knows, an Mbappe, but that's unrealistic. Maybe the winger at Napoli they've been linked with 80, 90 mil. I don't know. It's almost like I'm waiting for Newcastle to do something really fucking big. I'd have Mbappe any day. Mbappe scored today, did he? Hello, all DH. Good evening, my brother. Please get a massive like on the video. Everyone, let's start hitting that like button, my G's. Revo, did you get a towel? No, man. Man just broke everything up. No, I'm joking. Glasses, chargers. John O.B. Apparently someone broke into the apartment and held him and his wife hostage. Luckily, they could escape. Hold up. Who? Oh, Donnarumma. Serious? Raw. So Bamiyang in Spain. Man, do you know what, bruvs? I don't know. There was a culture. We are going back a few years. Like, there was almost a joke every time Liverpool went away from home. I don't know. Redknapp, McAteer, Robbie Fowler, Michael Owen, all their houses got fucking sponged. You know what I mean? Not that I'm saying that that's funny. I don't know. Like, I thought this was a culture from so long, but where these guys are so rich now, imagine if you could sting an Aubameyang or a Donnarumma, with all respect, a couple of watches, a couple of chains, the keys to one of their cars, you could be into a millionaire lifestyle real quick on one. I know, yeah, I shouldn't even say that word. You know what I mean? But again, I'm not saying I agree with. I'm just like, and I'm not saying any footballer brings it on themselves. I'm just saying, like, thank God, obviously they're few and far between, isn't it? Like, it's a mad risk, isn't it? You're going to jail for a long time if you stick up Donnarumma and Aubameyang and their wives, etc. But
You'll be rich when you come out.
well, it depends if you plug it somewhere. Anyway, still nothing yet, Linda. Should have nicked something from the gaff. Yeah, he did smash up things though. Chargers got smashed, glasses, fucking drinks up the wall. I'm joking. If Arsenal get Mbappe, only way you can get him is to sell Saka. So I'll tell you what then, Luca. Real Madrid exclusively asked Luca FC the question, or AFC, whatever the brass, I'm joking. Anyway, they asked you, listen, mate, we don't want to sell to Real Madrid, Luca, so we're going to give you an option. We don't want any money from you either. Straight swap, innit? Saka from Mbappe. Luca, do you do that deal? WB, do you do that deal? Yeah, so do I. How much is your Haaland boy worth to you now, motherfuckers? As long as Mbappe signs a proper deal, not this 2 years, he goes for free. No. We can't be starting on none of that at the club. Supermendi for Rich Romano just gave Here We Go to Arsenal. Just kidding. Don't fuck me about, bruv. Don't fuck me about, bruv. That's not even funny shit out of it, bruv. Because I've been slightly waiting for that. But you know what? Levere is just as, not saying just as cheap, but just as affordable if you're going down that road. I believe where Brighton haven't been rushed by the biggest clubs in the world for Sissedo, I reckon where we've done business with them, we've been twice, Trossard, Ben White, I reckon they'll do business with us, you know what I mean? Even if it was 80 mil. Take 40 now, 40 when we top four again next year. And but Mbappe to Arsenal in a couple of years. In a couple of years, him and Haaland and you, Ronaldo and Messi. Most definitely. And there's a couple of talks of other players. I'm going to keep my eye firmly on Arda Güler, but I think he's probably right in his Turkish bumhole by going to Real Madrid literally just as he's turned 18. He should have done more the Haaland thing, you know? The fucking Leipzig, the whatever. Just build it slowly. I know Grivo loves it when I say Leipzig, bollocks. Can you imagine Haaland and Mbappe at Man City?
That's Adriano.
I remember him. Yeah, of course I do. Yeah, of course I remember Adriano. That's him on the right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's him. He tried to trick me and show me two footballers. I know Adriano now. He's off to Paul. Exactly, mate. So this is why I don't think we want any Tucumenis or anyone else, mate. We're sort of sitting back. We've sold Exaka, so it's like Exaka for Rice. Do you know what I mean? Unless something sly is going to happen. Zinchenko in at centre mid, but then again, he hasn't tried that yet. And he hasn't put Tierney at left back yet. Do you know what I mean? He's put Jacob 2 for 2 at left back, which is a bit freaky. So I'm interested to see tomorrow against a much better team. Who the fuck is at left back? Do you know what I mean? Let's see if Timber makes a fucking debut. Havertz, I want to see him start. And where's he going to play? Because just like our man Pilas19 has said, what is this name? Let me have a look at it. Let me just call you T. Or 19. 19. Boy. And yeah, definitely. They are the superstars of football now. And Haaland, again, he's another one. I'm not saying he's going to leave Man City imminently, but I know he's got it written into his contract, that sort of similar thing. After 3 years, they sit down and talk. Jacob up front tomorrow. Yeah, I know. That would be unplayable. That's Man City winning the Champions League and the title next year. That's a scary thought. Could you imagine with the way they've got Haaland now? And I'm saying, like, even this defender they've got, yeah, even though a defender, Croatian, with no disrespect to them, or Croatia, or even the league he's come from RB, he looks great on the ball. This is the Premier League, man. You could have a big cunt like Antonio just fucking elbowing you and trying to get past you. That's the bit, like the 4'7" Martinez, even though he started coping a bit well at Man United. That's the sort of shit my boys are going to have to start dealing with. But again, Man City, it's big deals. Do you know what I mean? It's going to cost them what, 70, 80, 90, 100 mil, I'm hearing, for this guy. Can they realistically, have 114 million financial fair play charges, can they realistically go for a brother like Mbappe? Chelsea, they've almost sold like 250, 300 million worth of talent now, yeah? If Conor Gallagher was also to go, is it Ziyech still ain't gone? If one or two more go, that's 350 they've raised, yeah? I reckon there's one superstar. That'll be disappointing. He's 19. I think Southampton, we've done business with, even though it's been a little while, with, I don't know, Chamberlain, Walcott, Callum Chambers. A team we should be able to just go and sit down and thrash out a deal. I still think we are not done. Just need to sell some deadwood first. No, again, it's not deadwood. It isn't Suarez because we get no money. It isn't really the Lokonga, 10 mil most. It isn't like the Holding. I believe it is. It's the name. There's a couple of names that have to go here. It is and I'm not saying all of them. I'm going to name a couple of players who have got potential revenue, money that can be made from them. Partey. Emil Smith Rowe, if the price is right. We've got Havertz, Vieira, Odegaard, etc. Tierney. And of course, the man Balogun. I think 2 or 3 of them have to go for Arsenal to even think about entering the market again. If Partey went, again, I'm not going to say we need to sell an everyone. If Partey went and Xhaka's gone and Lokonga goes, again, we need at least one more midfielder. Because Declan Rice would have to be Superman. Fuck having just Jorginho or El Neni to fucking rass around. And if Havertz is the guy that is this in the centre mid, that's going to piss me off. What is it, Stephen? Oh, who will be watching in the Saudi League? Guys, this is interesting what WB just pulled up for me. I'm sure we've named every single one of them. Players that have gone to the Saudi League, I find it amazing. Ronaldo, Benzema, N'Golo and Kante, Ruben Neves, Jota, that's the kid that was at Celtic. Milankovic Savic. I told you I never ever liked this guy at Lazio. He was always a fuck up. Brozovic, the Inter Milan midfielder, he went there. Firmino's there. Seko Fofana went. Koulibaly's gone there. Koulibaly's gone there. Mendy, both from Chelsea. Riyad Mahrez. Alex Telles is on his way from Man United. Alain Saint-Maximin, which I reported at least over a week ago. Malcolm, I haven't heard he went there. Fabinho, yeah, he's definitely on his way. Luis Diaz, that is the Liverpool guy. I don't think he's on his way. Okay, Henderson and Mitrovic. Oh yeah, the question marks are ones that ain't done. But yeah, Maximin will go. Mitrovic will get his way. Henderson, I think he's going to go. Fabinho will go as well. Not really much I can comment on that. Like, there's no Champions League. There's only so far this league can go. We've seen China do it. We've seen America explode, and then financial fair plays, and then they're only allowed 4 outfield players and 4 people from the UK. Oh, you know what I mean? But yeah, how did America do it? It's like a couple of certain stars and this and that. But yeah, wage budgets basically. Revenue-wise, all right, these guys are richer than God, but ain't they going to get bored? Like Live Golf, haven't they already got sort of bored of that, with all respect? As far as I know, I don't like golf. Ain't they sort of re-emerging and everything right about now? So Saudis did try and buy golf, you know what I mean? They'll probably try boxing next. This is what I'm hearing. Boxing could be, you know what I mean? All major fights in Saudi. I didn't know they like blood sports like that. There could be a cage fighting out there. I don't know, guys. It's a madness, isn't it? Benzema, Ronaldo, cool. You've done everything in your football career. What have you got to prove? You know what I mean? You're already richer than God, but yeah, you're going to go there for more peas. When it is, I suppose, a Milankovic Savic, a Felix, someone like that could go there, because Felix is getting no offers from no camp. Do you know what I mean? They'll even loan to Barcelona. I'm surprised Arsenal haven't just said, you know what, fuck it. Let's have a little loan attempt for Joao Felix. He didn't look totally disgraceful at Chelsea last year. Again, who did bang at Chelsea last year? Both of them played for City. It would turn into the Scottish League almost, innit, mate? It'd be too much. But, mate, they're going to buy someone big. De Bruyne is 31. Mahrez has gone. There's always been this talk about Bernardo Silva. I believe there's someone huge coming in on the wing. And the rumour was Mbappe always allegedly, always told the PSG owners, I want a number 9 to play off. I want to play left wing. Exactly. And Fury, he's pissed me off. I don't want to talk about it, literally. The more and more I look into it, and I was talking to a boxing fan earlier, like, do you know what I mean? It wasn't really Usyk that ducked it. Barely. I accept your 71st. Fuck up, dog! Barely. See how the dog listen? Barely. I accept your 70-30. How did it go wrong after that? Barely. I think must be a bit of a fraud. But anyway, I don't know. Image rights, penis rights, who knows? But yeah, but anyway, talking about Live Golf, I don't know. And them motherfuckers trying to remerge. I swear that was only getting spoke about every day on Thingy Sports News fucking every 20 seconds. Do you know what I mean? It was boring 3-4 months ago. How the fuck are they re-emerging already? What, the tournaments must be rubbish? I don't know. If the fans are passionate in Saudi, who knows? They could get massive gate receipts. I don't know what they're going to do. Charge $2,000 a game. If you can afford it, fuck off. Go watch the game then. I'll bring you out Messi as well. You know what I mean? Guys, Arsenal, Man United, very quickly onto that. It's just the obvious for me. Timber, debut, where does he play? I'm hoping right back. Bye-bye, Ben White. Havertz, please not centre midfield. Midfield, where? Midfield. Partey has got to go back into central midfield alongside the Declan of Spice. I suppose Eldegaard just ahead of them. As it is pre-season, you want to put Havertz in the 10? Try him as a 9? Just can't see him as a winger, mate. But we are a winger short for me. I don't know why Nelson got a 17-year deal on $100,000 a week. Trossard is aight. I don't think he's upper tier Premier League level, hence why Brighton were desperate to let him go. We're a winger short, like old Darmish says as well. Arsenal still maintaining interest in a right winger. I fucking wish we did. Do you know what I mean? Talking of right wingers, Moussa Diaby is on his way to Villa. That's him, Per Torres. Could be a Guendouzi. And I think one other. They're gonna be all right for the next season, you know. Surprised if hold on, surprised that hold on, let me just click it. It has not all moved to the USA. What would they change, like 150 million for a ticket? Yeah, look at the Messi unveiling at the stadium. Like, I don't know how big their stadium is. Is it only 20, 30,000? But mate, it was sold out. I was telling WB, yeah. I heard the cheapest ticket for Messi's debut tonight that I'm covering, guys. 1 a.m. kickoff. I heard the cheapest ticket was 180 quid. Do you know what I mean? That's a lot of money. The cheapest was 180 quid for his debut tonight. That's a pre-season. I don't know what tonight's event is. Cup, pre-season friendly, whatever. But it's going to be expensive. The Americans haven't brought him out there, just, you know what I mean? Because they want to be generous, man. They're going to season tickets massive. You know what I mean? Any motherfucker that's going to have the opportunity to watch Messi play live in a Miami stadium, they're going to fucking pay through the roof for that shit, motherfucker. How Arsenal, if we got an Mbappe, we'll do the same, mate. Everything goes up. Do you know what I mean? I think I could almost handle that, though. Bollocks. I'll never forget how Fury, up in the first fight, Wilder, Fury versus Prime Tyson would have been huge. Forget Tyson versus Fury, because, again, different eras, different legacies, different blah, blah, blahs. We could have had the closest thing, because if you want the truth, I think Usyk is like, because he's a bit smaller, is like a little Mike Tyson. Smaller, vicious, dangerous, street fighter, will fuck you up. Tyson, big lump. He's got that, I don't want to say that P word, that sort of traveller element to him too. I never say it, do I? Come on, hit me! That didn't even hurt. Get a piece of glass and hit me in the face a bit harder. Do you know what I mean? Getting hit with a vodka bottle, you know what I mean, probably turns him on, like, I don't know. Yeah, you really have to give that boy a good crack before he's going to be knocked out for 10 seconds, isn't it? That's what made this fight ever so interesting, because there's no one else that Tyson Fury can fight for me, and there's no one else Wilder can fight for me, that they're not going to both fuck up, innit? How come that if there's a block on them fighting each other? Usyk is the present day Tyson, for me anyway. People over there keep paying it week in, week out. Why would the clubs put the prices down? Cannot blame them, it's business. And again, exactly. So, all right, mate. Your average ticket at Arsenal is 58 quid, yeah? Would you pay 70 for your new ticket this season if Mbappe was there? Another 12 quid a game. I would. How about that pissy Camden Hells that they fucking Camden whatever it's called? What's it called? Camden Pills, Camden Hells. Was it $6.90? I went to one of the couple of last games of the season. Yeah, piss warm, already poured for when you run down at half time. Yeah, $6.90 a pint. Would you pay $7.90 for that to have Mbappe there? I wouldn't give you fucking £2 for it, but I'm just saying, would you pay $7.90 for that pint? That's how Chelsea would sort it out. Talking of Usyk, I heard he was put in boxing and becoming the Ukrainian pro baller. Well, again, as he did kind of say, there's nothing left for him in this division, in his all humbleness, to prove, innit? It's belly or nobody. Do you know what I mean? He only wants belly. The British public only want belly versus Usyk. I only want belly versus Usyk. Do you know what I mean? But what time? I'm reading what you said. What time do you go live? But what can you do? 12:55, bruv. 12:55. I didn't want a disaster. I wasn't sure if it really was a 1 a.m. kickoff. Maybe WB would be kind enough to look at it for me. That he's arguing with his wife, isn't it? You have an argument with your wife? Yeah.
Which one?
The kickoff of tonight's game in the Miami Cruise as well. He's had a wonder. Let me text her.
1 o'clock tomorrow.
1 o'clock tomorrow. Do you want me to text?
No.
Do-do-do. Can I read it? No. What about just the last one?
No.
Is it that dumb? For him to say no, yeah? I know it's that dumb. Guys, do be getting a like on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Let's all pray to God. Allah, anyone out there that wants to give WB the soul and the strength this evening. Oh, man, I'll break it myself. But no. Anyway, right. A bit of football news, football news from today, guys. There's not much. Vitello. I don't want to really talk too much about this Gremio midfielder. He's 23, rated about £10 million. Apparently, if Edu gives everyone a blowjob over in Brazil, we get him for £8.5 million. Guys, I don't know. Never seen him play. I don't know, man. If I've been ignorant, I don't watch much Brazilian football in it. In fact, hardly ever at all, unless it's like I have found some obscure stream at 3 o'clock in the morning, Independe versus someone. And I'm like, yes, Boca Juniors, yes, or some South American fuckery. But anyway, let me just line up on a bombshell on it and the way it is. At 23, I don't know. A lot of people are playing for Brazil by that time. They're all in Europe by that time. Do you know what I mean? And if they haven't got to actually Europe, and I know it is still Europe, they're in some fuckery like the Ukraine or Russian league or somewhere like that. And then they get over to the Premier League. We've seen that route before for certain Brazilians. You know what I mean? Brazilians love a bit of Spain. You know what I mean? If they're not that top tier guy, they'll be at Real Betis already. Or fucking Getafe or some fuckery like that. Real Valladolid. Do you know what I mean? Valencia, Villarreal. With all respect to all of them fucker teams. 23. Nah, not for me, mate. But who knows? Could be a fucking star. Could be wrong. Tavares ready to leave. No shit, Einstein. He was even linked with PSG today. That is obviously a bullshit rumor. PSG don't need a left back of that fucking disgusting quality. Bullshit. Celtic. They believe they could convince KT to go on loan for 1 season. They reckon he is lacking the confidence, the player that he was when he first joined Arsenal. I reckon that's bullshit. He just either needs running the team or just be sold to Newcastle and he'll be a fantastic left back again. I wouldn't read too much into this Celtic thing. Brendan Rodgers would love someone to go there. He's just going to get mugged off or robbed of a lot of his players, like Jota, who's just gone to Saudi. Douglas Luiz. Yes, this name has popped up again. £20 million, Aston Villa. So it could have been Sassedo. It could have been Tukumeni. It could have been Levea. May as well signed him first over Havertz. If it's a financial thing, why did you get Havertz? Why was you so desperate? Where's he going to play? Come out, Arteta, and just tell me. Edu, just tell me. Whisper in my ear. Striker, he's an number 9. He's there to compete with Jesus. All right, cool. I'll be cool with that. He can't be an 8. We've seen him in the Premier League. Way too lightweight. Do you know what I mean? I can't ever remember him playing centre mid for fucking Chelsea or Germany. I don't know where this crackpot of an idea has come from. He's technically good in the ball, though, and he never loses possession. No, because he sees Premier League defenders come and he gives it real quick. He doesn't get involved in that physical fuckery. Bang! Big cunt coming towards me. Bang! Straight off Do you know what I mean? To Kante, whatever cunt, Kozovic, whatever was alongside him. Enzo last season. Do you know what I mean? Bollocks. Not much in the Premier League. DRB close to Villa deal. We hear Henderson is very tempted to go to Saudi and is off. Same with Alan Saint-Maximin. Kylian Mbappe out of the PSG tour. Interesting. Very interesting. Who? And I can't read what I said there. Fuck me. Oh, Elanga and Henderson both off to Nottingham Forest for Man United at the double combined price of around £35 million. Elanga, he's looked half decent a season or two ago. He's had his moments. Henderson, I think there's a really good goalkeeper in him. I know he's a similar age to Ramsdale, similar country of birth, everything. At 20 mil, I don't know. It's almost like then would you buy a Raya from Brentford? You know what I mean? I think Henderson would have put a right rocket up fucking Ramsdale's arse. There's probably better out there. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Certain teams pay a lot of money for goalkeepers. Just ask Man United, 47, with a few fucking hard-ons to come for Onana. Do you know what I mean? Like he's that new sweeper keeper and blah, blah, blah. I'm surprised Arteta, you know what I mean, didn't try and go there with that bollocks or find his own little Onana. But we wanted Onana first. Was it the whole drugs cheat thing? I don't know. Whatever fucked up that deal. £7 million. Ajax. We were talking for fucking months. There was people in Holland telling me, yeah, this looks done, Dan. This looks done. They're probably blazing a lot at the time, but they were telling me it looked fucking done. Do you know what I mean? So, guys, 51.5 minutes on the stream. Please, please, please do be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Where is the UEs, the Jumars, the Acres of the world? Everyone's just on my phone. Is Chukwemeni back on? I don't think so. I've already explained that one. Let me quickly go to WhatsApp before it just gives me a nightmare. That's a lot of the bullshit. Guys, give me some inspiration. We are back 12:55 a.m. live. Of course we are. It is oh my god, I almost said Arsenal. Lionel Messi's debut, Cruz Azul versus or Ezel versus Inter Miami. Yeah, mate. I'm bang on this. I'm bang on this. White eye for an eye. There's a lot going on my phone right now. Sent me a photo. So it looks like Finsbury Park, boss. Where's that meant to look like?
I have no idea.
I love it. I'm loving it. Alright, guys, it is almost time to go. I will be back. There's a double dose of Danny AFC TV today. I will be back 12:55 live of the A. Who's that? Oh, that's Talia, you know. Looking at my talking. Guys, Danny AFC TV, TikTok. Please be getting the likes, the follows, whatever on that. Please be getting the likes on this video and all the videos as you do. Shouts out to Linda, Jean Arby, Tilas19, Daniel He, Phil Mitchell, WB's been in the building. Shouts out to Grievel. Shouts out to Luco. Shouts out to DM. Shouts out to Joe Montana. I do believe a new subscriber this evening. Shouts out to you all. Please be back at 12:55 when I will be going into a few more transfer rumours because I didn't really cover too much transfer rumours tonight. I winged it, man. I had a bit of a house guest and me and WB went to Scotland. But where did we go stay in Scotland?
Yeah.
Literally, it took us long. I could have got to Scotland and back in the time we went to fucking South London. But it was deep, filthy, dirty South London. No disrespect to anyone from South, but it was dirty, dirty, deep, dirty South London. But guys, please be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Jean RB, thanks for all of the videos. I need to start throwing out that new artwork you sent me today. And yeah, I'll be back at 12:55. Arsenal, I think they're 10 p.m. tomorrow. Let's have a quick check on that one, guys. Just while we're here, Arsenal Football Club, 10 p.m. tomorrow night, UK time. So yes, be with me for the watch along. Arsenal Man United live in the US of A, y'all. And as I've always promised, any other interesting friendlies like tonight, Messi's debut, I will be covering. So guys, please be with me. That was very good, or I don't know, very good. I think there was over 500 views on the Arsenal MLS All Stars, even though it was very late in the early hours the other day. So hopefully tomorrow, as it's Man United and not no Wayne Rooney led All Stars, it'll be more than 500 views. You know what I mean? Am I picking you up? When? Tonight? Tomorrow? For to do what? I know this guy's playing me, innit? You better get on my WhatsApp, white boy. You really want to meet this other white boy, this other WB, innit, Grievo? You really want to see him, innit? It's all got into your head, innit? Well, I didn't get into your head the other day. I was calling him WB. I was trying to call you and I'm calling you Grievo. It was all fucked up. I was like, what the fuck's going on? I showed a picture of you to his missus today. She was like, oh my God, they look so alike.
No, she didn't. She said nothing like that.
No, she didn't. She said, you look nothing alike. I said, don't you lie to me, motherfucker. Well, guys, 55 minutes on the clock. Shout out to all the real ones. Where is all the real ones from the WhatsApp group? Shout out to Grievo. Of course, you are there. Jean RB as always. WB is alongside me, so he's not going to be obviously there. Where's T tonight? Where's Tyler? He's the usual. He's the usual brother on the stream. Oh my God, blasphemous. There's been no T tonight. Damn, he ain't back. So never mind. You picking me up. Oh my gosh, what's this? Did you just try and make that, yeah?
No, it's on Twitter.
It's on Twitter. Mbappe 14. By the way, Nketiah's going there as part of the deal. They see him as the guy that can outscore Balogun in France if he has, well, Verratti. I've heard Verratti could be available as well. What, PSG having a sly fucking fire sale? Messi's gone, even though I'm not sure they got no money. Neymar's going. I'm not sure they'll get much money. Mbappe's going. They want a lot of fucking money. I'm hearing Verratti could be stolen for 80 mil. A couple of seasons ago, I might have been tempted. He's gone stale and mad quiet for me. Verratti was a guy when he first touched PSG, when all the hype was around and all the Saudi millions and millionairesses and the Galacticos. It all looked good, didn't it? But that's one loud ass motherfucking barking dog. But yeah, I'm dying to get over the fucking 1 hour mark, innit? I love exactly a 1 hour stream. Guys, ask me a question, quick random. Shouts out to Joe, the Leicester fan, a new subscriber. I love spot checking out in a minute. See if we've got fucking Joe from Leicester. Did she the first comment? It was weird. I met you outside the King Power. Like, me? No.
Since when?
Huh?
Since when?
I don't know. She said I met you outside the King Power last season.
Cool.
9 of us here. Go on, someone talk to me. Come on. Quickly, throw me a random question real quick. Is anyone who's going to be with me for Inter Miami versus Cruz Azul? If Messi don't start, I'm pissed, bros. How much did you pay for that shirt? Right, they're 80 quid. But I'll be honest, because I'm a G, I got a 10% discount from the amazing cashier. So it was 72. And then what, it's 16 for the number, and Stephen? 16 for the number and letter. So it should have been 80. It should have been 96, 72, 82. I've got it for about 84, I reckon. 84, 85 note with the fucking printing. And we do know, and we do love the printing. So what a good time, Jean RB, just to show it to you. That just literally just grabbed me up. Oh, mate, I broke this Jean RB, man. If you're ever good at fixing lights, because this ain't going to turn on soon, I won't be able to on the fucking light. Joe, our Leicester brother is still here. I might tune in for a part of it. Absolutely, please do, my brother. I'll tell you what, bros. Leicester Arsenal. Oh, we can't. That wasn't me taking the piss. I said, do a Leicester Arsenal watch along with me. I'm definitely want to grab authentic supporters from other teams next season to come on and do watch alongs with me, like a guy from Liverpool. I don't care if he's got 1 follower or 1,000. Do you know what I mean? It's not a clout thing. It's just something I'm going to try and do for the channel next season. Not that it will get mad extra attention, because when I've had people on my shows, they don't bring no motherfucker with them, and I could name every single motherfucker that's come on here. But if we're playing Liverpool, yeah, mate, fuck it. I want to scouse it in here. If we was to play Leicester in the League Cup 4th round, I can't speak like I'm from Leicester, but you know what I mean? You get the drift. If we play Nottingham Forest, I don't know. I want you to have a fucking Robin Hood fucking outfit on. You know what I mean? Newcastle, why, yeah, man, and etc. etc. Do you know what I mean? So that'll be something for next season. Before next season, I'm going to be covering a lot of the top class friendlies, Lionel Messi's, all of Arsenal's friendlies, of course. We've got Arsenal, Man U coming up, Arsenal versus Club Barcelona, Arsenal, Monaco, and then I do believe it's the Charity Shield. I feel we're going to throw one more behind closed doors friendly in, guys, though. So, guys, do be with me in, what time is it? It's about 11, I take it. It's 11. So be with me in 1 hour and 55 minutes. when I will be going live for Inter Miami versus Cruz Azul. Do be with me tomorrow. About what time is it? It is a 10 p.m. kickoff tomorrow. So that is my 10 p.m. live. Tomorrow, my 10 p.m. live is Arsenal versus Man United. I expect to see Declan Rice starting. Hopefully, a piece of Timber at right back. Havertz. I'm happy to see him start. Just please, not as a central midfielder. That will kind of break my spirit. How do you think the All-Star game was? Very good, bros. As far as a friendly would go, again, you want to be spot on. This was the MLS All-Stars led by Wayne Rooney. He would have wanted to have made an impression. So we didn't go out there and play some second-rate idiots, you know what I mean, who are going to lie down and take a beating. Not at all. Impressive display, bros. I was a little bit annoyed with Nuremberg. I suppose you can see, like, Carl Hein, I think Turner would have been just as miserable because I did watch the Copa America or whatever it was called, CONCACAF Cup. Turner got America sent home in it against Panama. He was fucking pathetic. And saying that, he got him through the quarterfinal with a couple of penalty saves. But against Panama, it was a rush of blood coming out, like a Carl Hein mistake against Freiburg. All of that counts for me. It makes me think we could do with a second goalkeeper. I believe Aaron Ramsdale can't really improve as a goalkeeper, having just Turner behind him. But that is a story for a different day, though. Brilliant performance. Let me just click that first, even though I love to do my comments in order. Brilliant performance. What I'd like to see is something productive, as in just start Havertz now. Even if you don't start Rice, we know he's our central midfielder. I want to see where Havertz starts, where Timber fits into the plans. Do you know what I mean? And Balogun. I must admit, I'd love to see him given just a little chance against Man U, Barcelona, Monaco, and just see. But my fear is he's just going to be sold anyway. I'll be there. Thanks to you, brother, real one. I might tune in. Thank you as well, Joe, our latest member of the family, Michael Van Gogh shirt. Oh, Michael Van Gogh. How's he getting on the old darts these days, Buzz? He's out. No. Oh, fucking Van Gogh. Very good, bros. Obviously, the tougher tests are now. Is Havertz any good against Man United in a central midfield? But then again, they're going to have an attacking midfield. Probably Fernandes, Mount, very attacking, with Casemiro possibly just holding it together. So I think we'll go pound for pound. We'll have our answer to Casemiro. That'll be our Declan Rice. And we're going to go two attacking mids, Odegaard and Havertz. Interesting. Liverpool could play similar this season, like a Lavea, for example, if they sign him, and then a McAllister, Braveheart, Scotland, but I'm Argentinian, and Slavislai, Sablitzer, whatever you want to call him. They're both quite attacking for me. Tom Cruise, Cruz Azul. Oh, he was there. Aaron, fabulous. So you tell me, what do you think? Like, being American, yeah. Why aren't the American owners insisting, hey, give Austin Trusty 5-10 minutes? I don't think he could be any worse than Jacob. Just on the little glimpses we got on him last season. Why is Jacob even playing at left back with his little Corey or Wari, whatever he wants to be called? Trusty could have been tried. Balogun, we've got American owners. He's had a brilliant season in France. Why aren't they trying to say, hey, oh, he's going to break it. He's going to be America's great new fucking talent, great America's hope, America's this and that, and whatever the fuck. Do you know what I mean? American owners should be getting, where's Josh? Old Joshy Cronker. Play Balogun. Give him a few minutes. Let's see what he can do. Got so much more in America. The fans got so much more in America. Well, they make a song and dance of it. With no disrespect to Germany, Arsenal had sort of only, it was just a quick excursion night. It was almost like we bought someone from there or something. Like, I don't know. I know we didn't, but it was a strange one. At least when you go to a country, play a couple of teams. Like, for me anyway. Mount wasn't very impressive last game. I know. And I think, again, with Man United, it's a difficult club to go into. You know what I mean? He didn't have his greatest season of all seasons at Chelsea last year. He was a bit injured here and there. You know what I mean? Shit happens. I do know this. I'm not blaming the guy for that. I'm just saying, like, Mount. Eric Ten Hag had an amazing first season. He won a cup, a final, even though they lost it, but Man City it was that beat them. And they got top four, something that Arteta's been trying for a few seasons. Onana, brilliant signing. Even the Hudgland up front, if they get him, all right, maybe. But even with the Mount, it's a bit. It stinks of. It gives me Havertz vibes. They need us to say though. They needed their own rice, even though we've got rice. Thank God. They could do a Villavea. Casemiro can't do it all alone. I don't know. Like Fred McTominay, I don't subscribe to, and I actually don't think Ten Hag does. If you want the truth, so I think they need a big midfielder still. What if Casemiro got injured? Who are they relying on? I reckon something could be going on there. People have told me it could be Thomas Partey. Then again, I hear kudos. Ambria, is he at Fiorentina in Italy? And it was allowed. Oh, most definitely, man. Again, with American owners, you'd like to think we are promoted a little bit in America. Maybe if we gave a couple of minutes to some of the American players that we got, I'm not saying Turner, but maybe Austin Trusty. He had a really good season, very productive at Birmingham last year. Do you know what I mean? We can travel together for Germany pre-season next year. Can stay with my family. Bruv, I'd love to take you up on that. There's one thing, I live a bit of a party boy lifestyle. I can spend this and that on that and that and hats, aftershaves and this and that and phones. I don't get out of this country enough, bruv. And if I ever did, it's something crazy like a day and a half or 1 day in Amsterdam. That I'd appreciate. It was good, very loud. Again, bros, we've got to be promoted more in America. American owners, man. We should be giving Balogun a try, in my opinion. Thanks for that, Jean Harvey, most definitely. Your hat looks better today. Yeah, I had to just go with black, innit? I tried the yellow bandana, yellow hat this morning. Even WB was like, nah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, this is just a extraordinary motherfucker to try and match up, innit? But I will still try. Still try. But shout out to everyone, 13 of us here. So please, there's got to be at least 13 likes on that video then. So please be banging the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you is new. I'll be back at 12:55 a.m. Bit of a risky one to try Inter Miami versus Cruz Azul, but let me try and throw it out on Twitter. I don't really do much other social media. My Facebook's a bit funny. Throw it on Facebook as well, though. That I'm going live. Lionel Messi's debut. Tiffany, Wagwan. I was thinking, who's that name? Yellow face. Fukeza. What? Fukeza. Tell me, what does that mean? I thought you were telling me a color. Some American bird said the color of that top is, what was it? Oh, you weren't with me, was you? She said it was like, it sounded like my mum in Irish, like, God bless her, saying turquoise or something. What was it she said? She said it's a drink as well. You can get a drink this color. Oh, God, it sounds mad. I must have sound mad now. What's that? Like Latrus. Is Latrus a color? Can you get a drink called Latrus? Latrus. And Latrus is a color. Yellow face. Hoop shape, pop shape, what's that? I don't know if that's good or bad. Red was the vibe. No, man. Red, no, man. Red is the colour, I suppose, for Arsenal, but for me, again, I'm a little bit more louder, mate. It's Danny AFC TV out here. You have to get it all luminous and shit and put it on your back. But shouts out to you, Tiffany, because I'm back at 12:55 a.m. to cover Lionel Messi's debut. I'm going to go give myself a breather, pop down the road to WB, run into the... oh, shit, hide the car. Oh, shit. I've got to hide the car. That top, look at me. That top is fucking beautiful. It is a bit mixed up. It's got black. It's got a beautiful light blue in it. And then it goes Borussia Dortmund third. Do you call it green still, yeah?
Forest Green Rovers.
Get me a bottle. Is this geezer serious? And who? Forest Green Vegan Rovers?
Yeah.
Bellerin's going to play for them one day. And he's going to manage them. I can't see nothing coming up on my phone, so Google chatting the head of shit. Guys, 11:10. Please, including you, Tiffany. I want a big like on the video. Like. Do be subscribed. I'm sure you said you subscribed the other day. Aaron, have you liked? Have you subscribed, my brother? Shouts out to you. Do you live in America? What's the full SP on the Messi debut today? I know it will be a Ram Stadium, round everything. So yeah, it's Lionel Messi time. I'll have a bottle too. Would you know? On that note, guys, let's all get a bottle in. You have a bottle, Dick? No. He's miserable. He's arguing with the wife, isn't he? He's going to do. He's got a face like a stat. He's going to go home in a minute. I'm going home. Got to see the wife. No? What she calls right now? Okay. And she says, I need to see you immediately. The electric has just turned out in the house. I don't know how to up the switch. Up the switch is turning it up, yeah. Guys, he's baffed. On that note, please join me, 12:55 a.m. live. Inter Miami. It's Lionel Messi time, guys. And Arsenal Man United, the big business tomorrow. No 10 p.m. Well, my 10 p.m. live is 10 p.m. innit? Arsenal versus Man United. I'll be in the building nice and early, 9:30 p.m. tomorrow night. Guys, please hit the likes on the video. Do be back with me at 12:55. Let me go on. Time to prepare and a quick refresh. Peace out, people. Shout out to you all. People, subscribe, like, share.